Okay students, welcome back to video classes. In the previous video we learned about the perimeter and area of square and rectangle. Now in this we'll see the next topic, that is measure stamps. Measure stamps means here some stamps are there. So this is 5 rupee stamp, and this is stamp A, stamp B, stamp C, stamp D, E and F. Different shapes and different sizes are there. Here the first question is, look at these interesting stamps. Look at these interesting stamps. Different stamps A, B, C, D, E and F. Different stamps are there. Now here the question is, how many squares of 1 centimeter side does stamp A cover? Here if you observe this stamp is divided. This stamp has some squares. How many squares are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many? So this is in this row. In this row 6 are there. How many rows are there? 1, 2, 3. Therefore 3, 6 are 18 squares are there. Or in another way we can count the squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. How many are there? 18. How many squares of 1 centimeter side? This is 1 centimeter from here to here. This is side. This is the square. How many such squares are there? 18 are there. Each side has the measurement is 1 centimeter. Each side has the measurement 1 centimeter. So how many squares of 1 centimeter side does stamp A cover? So how many are there? 18. So 18 are there. 18 squares are there. If you count the squares, we will get 18. And second one is, and stamp B. That means stamp B covers how many squares? So if you observe the stamp B, count the squares, number of squares, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How many are there? 8. Or in other words, we can count. So first row has 2, second row has 2, third row has 2, fourth row has 2. How many rows are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 twos are. So we can count like that also. 4 twos are 8 stamps are there. 8 centimeter squares are there. So we can write here, stamp B has 8 squares of side 1 centimeter. So this is the side 1 centimeter. This is the side 1 centimeter. Did you understand? 1 centimeter. Now, if we come to the next bit, which stamp has the biggest area? Which stamp has the biggest area? Here how many stamps are there? 6 stamps are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So to find this, which stamp has the biggest area means we have to find the total areas. We have to find the areas of all stamps. So we have to find the areas of all stamps. Then only we can find which stamp has the biggest area. So let us find the areas. So to find the area, what are the things we need? Length and breadth, isn't it? So in the previous class already we learned what is the area of rectangle. What is the area of rectangle? L into B, isn't it? Length into breadth. Or in other words we can say, so each square has, that means each square is of side 1 centimeter. If you consider this one, observe carefully. This is the 1 square. So each side, this is 1 centimeter and this is also 1 centimeter. So all are having the same measurements. So each square is of 1 centimeter. So the area of this one is 1 square centimeter, isn't it? This is 1 square centimeter. So like that, how many such squares are there? Here in this stamp A, 18 squares are there. Therefore, what is the area of this stamp A? Area. area is equal to 18 square centimeters, or we can write this one as 18 centimeter square. So to get this 18, we can use the formula. So to find the area of the rectangle, what is the length? You just multiply length by breadth, we will get the area. So length is how much? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if each side is 1 centimeter, then what is the total length of this one from here to here? What is the total length? 1 plus 1, 2 plus 1, 3 plus 1, 4 plus 1, 5 plus 1, 6 centimeters. Its length is 6 centimeters. In the same way, 1 plus 1 plus 1, 3 centimeters. Therefore, the length is 6 centimeters. Breadth is 3 centimeters. Now, 3 6 are 18. So, 18 centimeters. Therefore, the area of this stamp A is 18 centimeters. Like that we can find. By using formula means 18. By using according to the. So, why? Because, so you are not expected to learn the definition of the term area. But we better to develop the sense of the concept. Did you understand how to find the area? Means this is the 1 square centimeters. By using the concept, means this is the 1 square centimeters. How many such 1 square centimeters are there in this stamp A? 18. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So like that we can say area is 18 square centimeters. Of course, by using formula you can learn in the next chapters. Now, find simply the area of stamp A is 18 square centimeters. Now, what is the area? By using this, what is the area of stamp B? So, if it is 1 square centimeter, how many such squares are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, its area is, how much? Area is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, 8 centimeters square. Stamp B area is 8. And what about the stamp C? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Its area is 6 centimeters square. Its area is 6 centimeters square. So come to the next. Stamp D. Count the number of squares. Comes under the area. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So area is equal to 12 square centimeter. Now here stamp E 1, 2, 3, 4. So its area is 4 centimeters square. A. Suppose come to the last one. The stamp F has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So its area of F is, how many are there? 12 centimeters square. Therefore, these are the areas of the stamps. Stamp A. Let me explain again. Stamp A 18 centimeters. Stamp B 8 centimeters. Stamp C, what we call 6 centimeters square. Stamp D 12 centimeters square. Stamp A 4 centimeters square. And last one is stamp F 12 centimeters square. Now come to the question. Which stamp has the biggest area? You compare all the areas. So 18, 8, 6, 12, 4, 12. You know how to compare the numbers. So we'll compare one by one. 12, 18 and 8. 18 is greater than 8. Leave it. Now compare with this one. 6. This is less than this one. Leave it. 12 is also less than 18. Leave it. 4 is also less than 18. And 12 is also less than 18. Now what is the biggest area? Stamp A. So which stamp has the biggest area? Stamp A. Did you understand, all of you? Stamp A has the biggest area. You just compare the areas. Now, second one is, how many squares of side 1 centimeter does this stamp cover? Does this stamp cover means stamp A? Did you understand? How many squares of 1 centimeter does this stamp cover? You just count the number of squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Now you tell me how many squares? 18 squares of side 1 centimeter. Answer is 18, what we call squares. How many squares are there? 18 squares of side 1 centimeter. That's all. Of side 1 centimeter. That means this stamp A covers 18 squares. That means stamp A consists of 18 squares. Okay. Next, third one is, how much is the area of the biggest stamp? How much is the area? So already we learned. So each square, if you observe this one, each square, that is stamp A, take stamp A, this is, each square is of 1 centimeter side. So the area of stamp A is, how many such squares are there? 18. Therefore, how many squares are, what we call centimeter squares are there? 18 square centimeters are there. Therefore, the area is, how much is the area of the biggest stamp? Therefore, the area is 18 square centimeters, or we can write the same thing as 18 centimeter square. Centimeter square or square centimeters, both are same. Now, come to the C bit. Which two stamps have the same area? You compare the areas. Which two stamps have the same area? 18, 8, not equal. 8, 6, not equal. 12, 4, not this one. So area of stamp D and area of stamp F. This one and this one has the, that means have the same area. Which two stamps, where it is? Which two stamps have the same area? Stamp D. Therefore, the answer is stamp D and stamp F. D and F have the same area. What is that area? 12 centimeter square. So this is the area of stamp D and area of stamp F. And how much is the area of each of these stamps? So here he has given the question, same question. So you can write here 12 square centimeters, or write the same things, 12 centimeters square. Did you understand? Now, D1 is, the area of the smallest stamp is dash square centimeters. You observe it. Which stamp has the smallest area? Out of these numbers 18, 8, 6, 12, 4 and 12, which one is the smallest number? 4 is the smallest. Therefore, the stamp E. Therefore, the stamp E is the smallest area. The area of the smallest stamp is 4 centimeters square. What is the stamp? Stamp E. Now, last one is the difference between the area of the smallest and the biggest stamp is dash. What is the smallest area? If you observe this one, smallest one is 4 centimeters, stamp E, and the largest one is 18 centimeters, stamp A. Stamp A and E. So now the difference between, where it is, this is the difference between the area of the smallest and the biggest. What is the biggest area? Stamp A, isn't it? Stamp A. Area is how much? 18 centimeters square. And stamp E. is 4 centimeter square. Here he is asking the difference between these two. Difference means subtract it. Find the difference. 18 minus 4, how much? 14 centimeters. Therefore, the difference between the area of smallest and the area of biggest is how much? 14 centimeter square centimeters. Here, so let me explain again. This is 18 square centimeters minus 4 square centimeters. Biggest minus smallest. How much you got? That means biggest means stamp A minus this is stamp A, which is equal to 14 centimeters square. Now you better to collect. So this here he has given some work. Collect some old stamps, place them on the square grid and find their area and perimeter. Already in the previous class I explained about the perimeter. You just find the area and perimeter. Okay, students, let us stop here. We will continue in the next video.